Welcome to today's Fasttrack episode of the Growth Zone. The Fasttrack is a concept that provides a quick, fast mind feeding for you. Depending whether you listen to it in the morning or in the evening or even midday, you can use it to have some new ideas to guide you through the day. So today we're going to talk about making the most of your assets and dropping underperforming business units. So as business units can be whether it's a subsidiary, a separate company you have, a separate product. Let's say you have in your business two different products and one product is really selling very well and the other one just isn't selling. And you have to look at why it isn't selling. Is it an issue with the market? Is it the marketing? Is it the price, the pitching? Is it maybe the sales team that's not properly doing their job? All different kinds of things you have to find out and try to really get behind the truth, why it's underperforming. And then if you see that you cannot adapt it or improve it, that it actually picks up again, then you have to make a serious decision to drop that business unit. And it's especially an issue as well in today's times that we are seeing that many companies are keeping far too long an underperforming business unit. It's costing them revenue, it's costing them massive resources and as well backup assets, which eventually when things really go bad, they don't have the reserves. And then they eventually go out of business. So, you want to make the most out of the positive assets, whether it's your staff that has the most positive attitude, the willingness to learn and improve their skills, and as well the units that maybe have products that are being sold very well, they have a future for the long term, because the up-to-date technology-wise, they're what the customers really want. And the customers are actively telling us that they want it and they want it exactly in the way that we're providing it. Then that's a good message for us that that's an asset that we want to keep. The same thing is, let's say you have an asset where you are, for instance, you have an aircraft or you have a boat, you have lorries, trucks, any kind of asset, whether it's a physical, it's a legal thing, whether you've got patents, trademarks, websites, web domains, and all kind of stuff that somehow could eventually be a liability or cost or something that's wasting our energy, whether it's staff time, whether it's our personal time as employers as well, as managers. Hence, we need to see what's really got a future and where do we have to really cut and where we have to build up. Because even if we cut a business unit that's underperforming, the people who are in that business unit might be better set up to work in a different business unit. Even if it's a completely new business unit, new business product, new business idea, or anything else service, if we put them there, we don't have to lay them off and then try to find new people who actually we already had before. It's just about seeing how can we use these assets in a better way. Even if it means as well maybe providing them better equipment. Especially now when we talk about home office so much. If you've got a desktop that doesn't really fit and it's already outdated and it's not working properly, maybe you have to migrate. You maybe have your marketing team still or your sales team still working on an outdated Windows system, or you have maybe a Linux system that they can't really handle. Then you should honestly move them onto a Mac or maybe a different system. Train them, provide them access to online training and other kind of things where you can improve their skills and their efficiency. But the thing is, nobody usually likes kicking people out of a business. And I mean by that, sacking people, making people redundant. That's something you don't really like, but sometimes you have to do that. It's a decision that's very uncomfortable. And yes, some business leaders and some managers and so on, they like letting somebody else do the dirty work for them. But honestly, if you have to do that, you have to do it in a proper and decent manner and not behave like some sick monkey that you don't want to be. But you have to have the reasonable humility, and you have to have the ability to actually show them that's not the end of the world. Because when you think of it, when you are laying somebody off, when you're sacking somebody, you are impacting them. Maybe you are impacting even direct family, maybe other people who are maybe depending on them. Whether it's the grandparents who are maybe in an old pension home and their income is actually paying for the care, for the intensive care, maybe because they're maybe not able to take care of themselves and they need extensive care, then we're having an impact. But sometimes things that we have to change, and if we don't change it, everybody loses their job, then that's a very difficult situation, and we have to find a way to actually help them. And sometimes maybe we even know somebody who might need them, and we maybe can even point them at somebody else who is hiring at the moment for that kind of people, and they might even quickly get a new job and have a good chance. And then we are actually providing them a good service, because maybe someday later they might come back. Whether we need them again, whether we can hire them, or they even come back as clients. Just imagine if you've got somebody who's leaving your organization and he is quite happy, and later on notices that he would like to buy your products or your services. Maybe he starts his own company and notices he needs your stuff. You need your cars or your transport services. It doesn't matter. If he's left in a positive connection and to a positive way of you handling as well the situation, whether you're the boss, your director, the entrepreneur, it doesn't matter. It's something that you have to handle. And you can't really outsource to somebody else to do the dirty work, because eventually the dirt comes back on you if you don't do it properly and decently. Because it's your responsibility. You are the captain on the ship, and it's your ship. So it's your responsibility to handle as well the uncomfortable situations, but you will grow from that. So, yeah. But on the other hand, can we improve things with the existing assets that are working well? Well, maybe we can even increase the amount of revenue that we're generating with the clients that we've got already. Maybe we can even adapt the existing products and services to provide additional value, which keeps our clients from going to a competitor or totally jumping out of the product because they are trying to cut costs. That's something that we will see as well in the current economic situation in many countries, where some companies are going to just be starting to contract, which means they're going to lay off people. Then they don't need to have certain kind of services and so on. They might even get rid of office space and other kind of stuff. And that's where we have to find a way, as business, whatever kind of service or product we're doing and offering, a way that we are not laid off from the list of services and products that they usually need and use and consume. So that's something that you have to think about and take the time, because it's a strategic thing that you have to really get fixed. And it's not an easy thing, especially now when there's so much volatility in the market, and some things you cannot influence, certain things you do influence and you can influence. So, but you have to have the awareness as well to look and see where are the opportunities and which opportunities you shouldn't go after, because they are not real opportunities, they are traps. So use that. The next episode of our Fast Track will be looking into following key topic that you should consider. And that is how to speed up your product development with the strategy of sustainable growth. Hope you enjoyed the Fast Track edition of today. You can follow me as well on Twitter by using the Twitter ID CAPBARTSCH. Yes, that's Cap Bartsch. CAPBARTSCH. See you soon.